Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today we are going to be playing 60 Seconds, which is a survival game where you have 60 seconds, funny enough, to gather materials and supplies that will last you the longest amount of time before you go into a nuclear fallout shelter, when the bombs will be dropping and you have only what you have gathered to keep you alive. It'll make sense once we get into it. So I thought this was just the thing that he's telling you how to do it. There's an atomic drill, there's going to be apocalypse, so you have to scavenge and then survive, but these are different modes. So that's the tutorial. This is the regular game mode. This is just a practice for scavenging, and this is just the survival part, and it gives you materials and things anyway. So we'll do the full atomic experience. Oh, this is gonna be good, isn't it? What is the fat man? I don't know what's gonna happen. I've done the tutorial, so I have a basic idea of the controls, but I didn't do any of the survival, so I mean, we'll see what that's like. So we have 60 seconds starting from when it reaches the top, and I can't pick that up for some reason. Right, so we've got a checkers board, so you know, we'll be all right. Get some soup. So we have to decide between people and items. So she takes up 3 slots. Wow. She's a big girl. What else can we get? We can't get the guitar. We're gonna get a gun. We're gonna get a gun. We're gonna get a gun. And we're gonna get whatever this is. Crayons. Crayons. Can't pick crayons up. Right. Why? Get the thing. It's weird because you have to be close enough to pick it up, but you can't be too close. We need a lot of food now. I don't think we're going to be able to get any more family members. Right. I think that's it. I think we have to be in this area when it happens. Oh, so we got a few tins of soup. I think we got 1 or 2 jars of water, which is not going to last us. We got our daughter and a rifle. This is really not going to last us at all, is it? We have a large thing of water there anyway, so... And hopefully there's going to be supplies in there. So this is our existence. What was that? Okay. Right. So let's read what we've got. Day 1. At least the 2 of us made it. If only we had a smaller house and less slippery floors. And be able to pick up the things with your stupid hands. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. Oh, that's good. We can't really say what we recall putting all of these supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. Maybe it's poison. Okay, that's the supplies. We got a gas mask. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. 1 thing of water was inside that whole suitcase. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means that we don't have to worry about that for some time. We haven't got that much water. Ah, right, so they unfortunately perished upstairs. That's sad. Why can't they just run down with us? No idea. So we have to ration supplies. So we've got 6 of each. Yeah, we'll give them all they have, all they can muster. So it takes up 1/4 of each thing per person per day. Could be quite famished after a while. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments in close quarters, doesn't help. We were chatting and then suddenly we were fighting and fighting. Let's just hope we'll get over this soon. Fighting already? It's only the first day. So we need to see how long we can survive. That's the point of it. Ah, that tin of soup's not going to last long, is it? Being open, there's flies about. We're done fighting, but for how long? There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. So everything's good. I don't know that I want to just keep giving them food. I'll tell you what, for the first few days we will give them some stuff. So that's it. They've used 1 tin of soup and 1 jar of water. So it should be good. Our neighbourhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ted seems to be in really good shape for a trip. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge. So you can send them out on expeditions. They might not come back. Or they might come back with goods. I mean, I don't want her to go out on her own, but we do have a rifle. I don't want Ted to go out and leave her on her own. Yes, how do we select them? Go out on an expedition. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup. Only they'd lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. We don't have a map, but I don't know that I'd let them in anyway. They're clearly delusional. Day 3. See, we're doing alright. Sort of. I mean, we've got soup. Living off soup. I don't know why it's not beans. Beans are probably the better thing to have. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offence. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. How very rude. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. There's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. So there is going to be a lot of this. This is basically the game. You have to decide what to do, which we're not going to give them food this time. Hopefully that won't be too bad. And then deal with the situation. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition, which is the thing that we selected yesterday, so I guess they were just thinking it over. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. He's going to go outside, and he's going... just check a checkers board. I mean, yeah, you need to take that. You can only take one thing. You can't take a gas mask and a rifle. Hopefully he will be back fairly quickly, because I don't know how she's going to cope. I don't know how old she is. I don't know what the situation is. But yes, let's see how that's gone. Day 4. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. So this is just a summary of like how they are. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon with the gas mask. Hopefully he brings that back as well. We'll give her some water. Some water. But we're not going to give her any food because I think she'll be fine. We've discussed everything we could and no one is willing to chat anymore. There's only one person here and one person and fly. No wonder they're not chatting. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. I mean, if there was 2 of us, we could play checkers, but, you know. The dad has gone out. Day 5. We're doing good. Oh, she's looking a bit rough now. I don't know how you check, or if you can check if that's still working. Fly's still alive though, so we'll use that as a radiation detection thing. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbours in their shelter. She's really tired. Give her some food then, if she's tired. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. I mean, I tried to get the guitar, but it won't having it. That sounds like radiation. We have a Geiger counter going off. It's not good. She's still not looking any better. We can take care of ourselves. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying that so out loud. Give her some more stuff if she's tired. Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claimed to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is, some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide? I mean, we have water. Or have we been drinking hydrogen peroxide? Is that what this is? I mean, they're obviously lying because they said Sasquatch, but we'll give them a full thing of water in the hopes that they give us something back. Or they help us at some point. See how that went. We asked them for their doctor licenses, but all of them claimed they left them in another pair of trousers. As you would, yeah, absolutely. We didn't dare ask if it was just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey, and better luck with trousers. Oh, so we lost the full thing. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. See, what I'm thinking about that is, if we hadn't give them water, maybe they would have tried to get in here? I don't know. But we might as well use our last little bit of that water. It's very difficult to prepare for unseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition. So that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we were prepared for what happened. Oh. Geiger counter's going off again. I don't know how you do it. How do you fix it? Fly's still alive, so that's a good sign. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Absolutely. She can have some soup, but that's it. Because we're running out, and if he doesn't come back, then I mean, we've got plenty of food and water for us, but I wish he'd come back. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? We don't have a radio. I forgot in the tutorial it said, right, we need a radio, get a radio. I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, he's back. It's good. Right, it's good. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. At least he brought that back. A pile of car wrecks revealed that we stumbled across a big parking lot. Almost no cars survived the blast wave, but we went between the wrecks to explore anyway. Under the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Those bottles were not in the best state, but their contents looked pretty drinkable. So that's good. We got 2 water. And we got 2 soups. Seems the bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Mary Jane isn't worried. That's good. And Ted is hungry and tired. So we'll give him some food. And it's all good. The state of the wasteland is bad. So, no, we're not going to go out yet because he's tired. We'll let him rest and then we'll send him out. And hopefully that'll be good. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. The first one was picking the game we are going to play. This took us most of the day and we still haven't made our minds up. Right, okay. I don't know how long we're recording, but we got to day 10, so that's good. Right, so I'm going to end it there. Hopefully that's a good point to end it on. We've got to day 10, so it's good. Success. Ted's back and everyone is well. So hopefully this little short series will go well, and hopefully the next episode will be will be very tame and everything will be nice, everything will be good, we'll get all the treats, all the goods, all the supplies, and yes, success. So thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you back in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye bye.